So, hey y'all. I'm about to show y'all how I do my chicken and dumplings. This is where I do my chicken dumpling. I kind of cheat this sometimes. Sometimes I make them from scratch, but today I'm cheating, so I'm using biscuits. But this is a very easy method. So anywho, I'm gonna show y'all what I got. Show y'all everything that I put in my flavoring. So here we go. Okay. First, first of all, I boiled my chicken twice. So, I had this chicken going for a little minute. I the little white foam on top. Well, I got most of it off, so this little white foam, I'm going to skim that off one more time, then it's going to boil in clean water again. So, this is what I'll season my clean water with. Black pepper. That's bouillon cube right there. I got some lemon pepper in the bag. I got some paprika, some bay leaf, some parsley, some Tony's seasoning, Creole seasoning, and that's my seasons that I use. So that's gonna go in my chicken broth. And so for my dumplings, I use these Winco brand jumbo biscuits. You can use any buttery biscuits if you want to, and then I also use all-purpose flour. So when I'm done cutting the biscuits up and flattening them out the way I want to, I dip them in all-purpose flour. And also into my broth is going to be 2 celery stalks, and then I have a few carrots. You don't want to overdo it with the carrots, but because it'll give you that sweet taste in your dumplings, unless you like the sweetness of your dumplings or whatever. So yeah, I'll be back and I'll show y'all when I get all this in. It's not gonna be a long video, but I'll show y'all when I'm finished. All right, I'll show y'all the process too as I go along. Okay. So this is I got all my seasonings in there. See my bay leaf in there. All my seasonings. Oh, I mean zoom like that. But yeah, I got all my seasonings in. So I'm about to put my vegetables in. So I got my vegetables in, and I'm about to cover this. I'm gonna cover this up so they can cook. I need a bigger pot, but we're going to work with this today. It's my old faithful right here. So, yeah. So, got my pot going. I left some of the leaves on my celery, so, yeah. So, we're going to cover this up. Gonna let it go for about 30 minutes, maybe. Let all that chicken cook off the bone, so I'll be back. Okay, so we're going to take this part, we're going to take a can of biscuits. This is it. Show y'all how to do my dumplings. Move my hair back. So, we take a can of biscuits. Everybody know how to open up a can of biscuits. You just can and boom. So, yeah, they'll scare you if you got a bad heart. Yeah. So, what I like to do, got my can of biscuits open. Set that there. So this is what I like to do. I like to put a little flour. Put this down so y'all can see it. I broke my stand, so y'all bear with me. Trying to make this thing work without the stand. So here we go. Okay, so what I like to do is put me about a little dab of flour like that right there. You know. My biscuits kind of airy because I left them out. I should put them in the refrigerator when they eat. But that's good because it makes the dumplings more better too. So, bam, you press that. You see how I'm doing it? Take one biscuit and press it in the flour like that. And I'll take my knife. Where did my knife go? Okay, I'm just going to take. Oh, there it is. Okay, so take my knife. keep it on your thing, but you can use your rolling pin if you would like to roll it out. I'm just gonna use one thing of dumplings, so I ain't really finna just roll it out like that. You know what I'm saying? But I got this little bit. I gotta give me a bigger cutting board, so I rolled it out to about that much. Now it's best to use like a pizza cutter, but I'm just using my knife. And I'm just cutting it into threes like this. It don't matter the shape or anything, but you want to douse it in it. You want to make sure you get it covered in the flour because that's what's going to make your roux. Some people use cream of chicken or cream of mushroom, but I don't use that. I do it like my grandma used to do it. So you just put it in flour just like that. And there go your dumplings. That's how your dumplings look right there. So that's that on that. I use dumplings. And I'll be back and show y'all the rest when I'm done. Okay, guys, this is how my dumplings are looking. Now, if you want to, when you get done, you can sprinkle a little flour on top, a little extra flour if you want to. But long as you roll them in flour, they should be good until your chicken and stuff get done. So you just let them sit right there. They're not going to do nothing because they got flour on them. So they're not going to explode or get bigger. They may get just a tad bigger before you get done. But I've stretched them out with my rolling pin, as you can see. And so that helps get the air out of it. But the ones that I wanted to show y'all was, I did use the ones with butter in it. You see the butter? These are the butter, flaky butter biscuits. So that's the best ones to use because they make your broth and stuff so thick and rich. So yeah, I'll show y'all the rest when I'm done. Okay, I want to mention this too. Also, right close to the end, this is what I like to do to mine. I use just a little bitty piece of jalapeno pepper. And I use like a 1/3 of an onion. So not a half an onion, like a half of a half. So I do that close to the end of my boiling process with my chicken because I like my onions to be kind of crunchy and my pepper to be a little crunchy in my inside of my dumplings. So I want to say that. And my chicken, let me show you. My chicken is coming along quite nicely. So we're about to get ready to shred this in like about 20 more minutes. So I will show y'all that process as well. Be back. I also wanted to mention that you want to just toss these around a little bit like this so they won't get stuck together. And look at that butter. Oh yes, butter, butter, butter. So yeah, just toss them around so they won't stick together or whatever. Just like that. Just every few minutes or so, every 10 minutes until you get your chicken and stuff done, just toss them around so they won't stick together. But they shouldn't because you got plenty of flour on them. So yeah, that's all I wanted to mention. Y'all, my son helping me cook. He cutting the onions and the peppers up for me. Tell you two, hey. What? Turn around and tell me. And they're gonna miss Dakota. Dakota, what are you doing, darling? What are you doing, darling? Dakota. Look at that technique right there. Look at that technique.
Yeah, I'm just cutting the book.
You just cutting the book?
Come up with a little bitty piece.
All right, y'all. Oh, Lord. Thank you to Chef, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you, Chef. Yeah, let that cook down in there and cover it back up. Turn it up a little higher. You want that in there. Put that back in there. Nigga, quit playing with that. Cover it up and turn the eye up a little bit. Turn the eye up just a little bit. Okay. My dumpling fell over. Oh yeah, put it back in there. It might have fell out when I okay. So we're gonna cover it back up, y'all, and let it go for about another 15 minutes. And then I'm gonna get all the chicken out and take the bones out of it. So turn that out. Be back, y'all. All right, we got the chicken out. I'm about to shred this chicken, and now let me show you my broth. That's the broth. It's still cooking. I got it on real low, so you can cook the rest of the vegetables kind of tender, a little more tender. So I'm about to shred this chicken, and I'll show y'all the next step. Be back. All right, I got my chicken all shredded up. I want to let y'all know that I use dark meat. I don't use white meat in mine. Dark meat just tastes better. But you can use any type of chicken you want. You can use white or dark. I use the thighs and the legs, and I take all my fat off. So I just got chicken left. I leave a little bit of fat, like you see that right there, just a little bit, so I can, put some more flavor into my broth. So I'm about to dump this in here. I'll let y'all see this. See me do that. Put all the chicken back into my broth. Hope y'all can see that. So put all my chicken back into my broth, and this is what this looking like right here. So I'm gonna let that come to a boil, and then I'm gonna get ready to add I'm gonna let this boil for probably about 5 minutes, and then excuse my son, he real loud. Yeah, excuse him. So, and then I add y'all see my onions, they still a little chunky. You see that? I like mine like that. So I add my dumplings in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna cut the heat up a little bit, and I'm gonna let them cook. So my dumplings, let me show you. They still falling apart. They still not stuck together. So you don't have to worry about that too much when you do your dumplings. So they all ready to go. I'm just gonna drop them in one by one like that, and I'll show y'all that process when I get back. All right. Okay, y'all. So I'm trying to get off from over the steam so I can show y'all. So I got it on a high boil. You don't want to burn it though. I just got it on a high boil like that. I'm gonna drop my dumplings in while it's on high. That's so they can stay separated. Now I'm gonna turn it down in just a second. So I'm gonna show y'all what it look like when I get my dumplings in. So you drop them in. You take one dumpling at a time. You don't drop two in. You get one dumpling, and you drop one at a time. One dumpling at a time. One. Just like that. Try to space them out if you can. Now, at this point, you can actually turn your heat down. So I'm going to turn my heat down to around medium heat. And I'm going to continue to drop these in. And I'll show y'all the finished product. Alright. Okay. I got them in. You don't have to do this because they're going to fall apart anyway. They're going to they're going to scare you when you first look at them because they're going to look real fluffy. But they not. Can you hush? But, this is just how they look in the beginning. You let them cook for around. Cook it, please. Let them cook for around 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. And you're going to see the change when I show you the end. So you got your chicken up on there. You can move them around if you want to, much as you want to. But you really don't have to. You can just cover them with the top. And they're going to cook down. They're going to cook all the way through. So that's how it's looking right. But you do want to soak them. You want to get them soaked in the water. Make sure all of them kind of covered up. So you can get all that flavor of those juices in your dumplings. So at this point, you can turn it down to I got mine on medium, like right above the medium. So yeah, you can do it like that. And then what I do is I just cover it back up. I just cover my dumplings back up. I watch them close so it won't spill over. You can actually turn it down a little more if you want to. So I turn it down to right at mid heat. And that's how it's looking. Some of them will try to come around the side, but you can just put them down in there. So that's how that looks. So long as you got a lid covering it up, it's going to cook right. Give it about 25 to 30 minutes. Let it cook all the way through. And I'll show y'all what it's looking like when I'm done. All right. Okay, y'all. We at the point where we at a halfway point. So it's been about, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. So you can start trying to fish up because it's thick still. See the dumplings, they almost done. And you see how far it went down? It was to the rim at first, but now it's a move down. So you can start fishing your bay leaves out now if you want to. I like to get mine out at this point right here. That way I can see them. My water is not clear, but it's a bunch of cream. And y'all can see, put that to the side. I got one more bay leaf in here too. And y'all can see the flour, what it's doing, how it's making the roux. So you don't need the cream of chicken or the cream of mushroom because your flour is gonna make your roux, and it's get just gets thicker and thicker as it cooks. So I'm about to fish this other bay leaf out of here. I don't know where is it. I'm gonna have to find it. It's down in there somewhere. But look at all that good chicken. And there go the dumplings. They halfway done. They got another 15 minutes. So it's 9:41. I cooked late today, y'all. And they'll be done around 10 o'clock. So I will let y'all see when I finish. And it's almost done. And I'm going to plate it up. And I'll let y'all see what it looks like when I plate it up. Now, I'm finna find this Bailey. Be back. All right, y'all. It's all done. I still got it. Well, it's on low, so it's not really bubbling up anymore. But it is done. Hush back there. But it is done, so all my vegetables and stuff you can see. Carrots. And I will, well, this is the end of my video, so I just want to show y'all how my chicken dumplings turned out. All that good seasoning, all that good flavoring in there, you see it? I will leave a picture in the end of this video once I plate it up. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all try this meal with your family. Thank y'all so much. All right, y'all support my channel, please. Like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know how y'all like these recipes that I post. And if you try it with your family. Thank you guys. Love you. See you in the next one.